Hello everybody, welcome to Adventures in Beekeeping. My name is Dale and today is February the 18th. It's the middle of the winter. It's a beautiful sunshiny day. It's about 47 degrees, a little bit breezy here at the Breezy Meadow Apiary. And today's hive goal, the goal for getting into the hives, this is something that I learned way back at the beginning of beekeeping, is that anytime you go into a hive, you should have a goal or a purpose or a reason. And I've not always remembered that, but today my goal is to check on the sugar cake and a little bit of pollen patty that I put in there back in January. So I think it's warm enough that I can just pop the lid, do what I need to do, and get out, close it back up. So here we go. I'm going to do a video on a couple of them. I hope you enjoy. Hopefully we'll see bees. It's always good to see bees. If we don't see bees, we're not going to be too concerned because there's not much we can do about it if the particular hive is dead that we're looking at. So we're just going to open it up. Does it have sugar? Does it have a little bit of a pollen patty? And then we're going to add if needed and close it up. I'm wearing gloves and I'm not using smoke. I have my full veil on. And sometimes in the winter when you pop the box open, bees are not happy that you're there. And smoke doesn't help anyway. So I'm just gonna pop this open, look real quick, see what they've got. Oh, they got plenty of sugar, no bees. Plenty of sugar, there's a couple of bees. Plenty of sugar and a little bit of pollen patty. No bees. Here's the second hive. Let's take a quick look. Okay, plenty of sugar. They're working on the pollen patty. Working on the sugar. Looks like a bunch of bees. I don't think I'm going to add any because they have that full work there. That was actually hive number 1 before. This is hive number 2. I'm just going to peek in here. Look at them underneath the feeder tin. Lots of bees. They're eating up that pollen patty. They're working on the sugar. They got plenty of sugar. I'm going to go ahead and give them another pollen patty. A piece of the pollen patty. Just going to rip it open here. Oh, that was not good. It slid, it's sliding. This is hive number 3. I'm going to do this one a little bit different. I'm going to go ahead and take the quilt box completely off. And then I can take the inner cover off. This will probably not mess with them so much. Looks like they're really going after the pollen patty. Looks like they got plenty of sugar. So I'm going to go ahead and add this pollen patty. And they're not happy that I'm here. And I'm going to cover this back up as quickly as possible. And then put the drip box back on top. So this is hive number 4. I consider this my mean bees hive. And hive number 4, usually when I open it up, they come after me like crazy. and they're all excited. So also notice that sometimes I've put the feeder shim above the inner cover, and over in the last one I had the feeder shim below the inner cover. Don't know why I did that. Apparently that was to experiment. Take the quilt box off. There's lots of bees, and looks like they've eaten all of their sugar. What do I do with the pollen patty? I brought a pollen patty, what do I do with it? Looks like they've eaten all of their sugar, so we put some more sugar on. And I've been here longer than I should be. Where's the pollen patty? This is the tamest bunch. Tamest of the bunch. They didn't come after me at all. I'll just put this pollen patty on here for them. Push it up close to the. Push it up close. And put the sugar on there. And then get the quilt box back on quick. This is hive number 6. Now the tape. The tape is holding everything together. I taped this one because there were lots of bees. I taped this because there were lots of gaps back in the. Oh, I hope there weren't bees on the bottom. So they have plenty of sugar, and give them another pollen patty. They've eaten it all up. Lots of bees, and they're after me. So I guess one of the things that you should not do in the winter is put your hand over the. Don't put your hand over the hive. Because the bees will see that and go after it. I'm just trying to get most of this paper off. They'll manage it and get rid of it. I'm just going to lay it like right there over the brood nest on top of the bees. And I've been in here too long. I'll have to tape this back together. Let's get the quilt box back on. The inner cover of the quilt box. Back on. I didn't give them a lot of pollen patty. I'm only giving them like a third of a pollen patty. The goal is not to make them brood up. The goal is just to make sure they have some food. Alrighty, this is hive number 7. They were pretty tiny going into the winter. Let's see what we got. Of course, remember that the reason for getting in here is not to evaluate the hive or anything. The reason is just to see if they need sugar. Of course, when I look at the video, I will probably evaluate how many teams of bees there are and that kind of stuff, just for fun. And anyway, these bees are busy, working on the pollen patty and working on the sugar cake. I think I will give them some more sugar, maybe part of a sugar cake. The sugar cakes didn't get a chance to thaw. That's not good. I'll just give them some sugar. I'm going to go ahead and give them another pollen patty. Just grab that right there. So they can. Okay, you're not happy to see me, as usual. As you might expect in the winter. Coming in, taking a look, no smoke, nothing. But they are going after that sugar, that's good news. And going after the pollen patty. Well, going after the sugar may not be good news. Going after the sugar means they are busy and have a bunch of bees. And hopefully they will have enough sugar to make it through the end of March. Alrighty. Alrighty, this next one is a double stack 5-frame nook. And when you look in here, you're going to go, what on earth is he doing? I didn't have a feeder shim, and I didn't have a quilt box. So, and they needed late honey. Late in the fall, they didn't have enough honey, so I put another nook box on top of the inner cover, and I put some honey in there, and I put some sugar and some pollen patty, and we're going to look in here and you're going to go, what? So here we have several frames of honey up above the inner cover. Hopefully they were able to get to some of that. And then here there's a sugar brick, and there's some pollen patty down in there. Looks like they're working on the pollen patty. But there's honey here. There's several frames of honey. They were like lacking of honey. I'm kind of surprised that there aren't as many bees. This might not have been a good idea. But anyway, this is what I had and this is what I did. I want to look more deeply, but I'm not going to. I'm going to just cover it up and say, hopefully they'll do okay. They have plenty of store. Okay, this is hive number 9. It's hive number 9 because it's in position number 9. And it has been a pretty good hive for me, pretty good colony. Let's see what's going on in here. So in this case, you put the feeder shim below the inner cover. Open this up and take a look. Here's lots of bees, lots of sugar. Eat a little bit of the pollen patty. Don't think I'll need to add anything. They'll take the sugar when they need it or want it. Take the pollen patty when they need it or want it. So cover them back up and put them, get them back ready for the cold night that's coming. Tonight it's supposed to be pretty cold. Strap these back down. Get them all covered up. That's winter feed check. February the 18th. So thank you for watching. God bless and have a great day. And may you have a fantastic 2023 beekeeping season. God bless and have a great day.